Good morning, everybody. I'm getting some things together still this morning. I don't have a box pick from William E. yet, but we will get that from him. Just did it in the one box today, so we're gonna be a little bit short on stream time. That's okay. Oh. All right, so I'll list some stuff in the description below, kind of pertaining to what happened last week. Um, so I hope everybody had a good Christmas. We'll go over what happened last week. So we got Ron Pierce, Maple Leaf Numismatics, BH Ringer, BMC, G Wally, JC Likes Pam, Cammy King, Ian Marsh, Michael Martin, Joe Minnick, Chicken Man Dan, Captain Vic 59. All right. Thanks for being here. We're gonna yeah, so Copper Owl Coins won the EOS last stream, so we do have to add, of course, one of his main envelopes in here with everything listed. There we go. Almost everything listed. Gotta add a couple more prizes to that EOS because we got to do retroactive likes giveaway. I want to do those later in the stream. Might just handle all at the end of the stream today after the box hunts. I'm just making sure I got everything together there. But we can kick it off adding to the end of month giveaway. So if I get a number of shuffles between 1 and 10, we can get that added. There we go. Gonna restock in what I got going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a 25 likes. Starting at the beginning of the year, the first. So I think the first stream after that would be the following Sunday. Really? There we go. All right, we're gonna do 3 shuffles, but I'm gonna doing things a little different. I'll do an announcement, just a heads up. Making a lot of changes to the channel. Nothing super drastic. Yeah. So we'll do. Oh yeah. I guess I got to do an EOS for this stream. Let's get that filled out. But I'm not adding prizes to anything but the end of the month um, until we get Copper Owl sorted and do the retroactive 75 likes and 100 likes giveaways. Oh, I guess I should fill an envelope out for those. All right, that's filled out. Let's set that with Copper Owl stuff. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the 3 shuffles. Let's get the end of month added. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And I forgot to change the amount of silver on the wheel. And we'll change it if it lands there. And we're going to do 3 shuffles on the bonus wheel. 1, 2, 3. And that gets us an extra spin there. that gets us, we got it, a third spin for that. Wow. Okay. Weedy plus. And let's spin this one more time. All right. That was fun. I guess I can set that there to be thrown away. So here's what we're looking at so far for the end of month giveaway. Random Weedy, 2024 nickel. War Pickle, another Random Weedy, 2024 D nickel. A Buffalo nickel, a Weedy, and a gram of silver. So we're going to go ahead and add the Weedy and the Buffalo nickel. Weedy is going to be a 48 Denver. We'll add that. We'll let the winner pick their gram of silver. I need to get more smaller fractional pieces. So what we got left is the Coast Guard, and a couple of guns. All right, Buffalo nickel. Oh, that's a War Pickle. That's a Jefferson. They're all kind of stacked up next to each other, and I can't see them. No, Liberty nickels, Buffalo nickels. There we go. Buffalo. So we're gonna add a 37 Billy. There we go. Did I add the War Pickle? I don't think I wrote it on there. I did. 45 Billy. Just didn't. Oh, I knew that. There we go. And then we still have to flip these up. I was going to do a video on opening some stuff, but I'm just going to open it now. Hey, Joseph Wells, welcome in. I'm just kind of doing some housekeeping. I'm going to wait for William E. I need him to pick his box. He's going to say it doesn't matter. Maybe. All right, first up, I'm going to open up a couple of things. This is from the Jolly Roger AR, and I wish I would have opened it sooner now. He wrote me a little something in there. Oh, there's that. So that is the roll of, he gave me a tube with it, 2024 Denver nickels. So now I can do the 2024 D sets. Ooh, that would be a good spot for that. So thank you, Jolly Roger AR. We traded roll for roll. Next up, I've got something from, oh, there we go, from Tupac. I think it was an auction item, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, William E. There you go. Yeah, we got 4 boxes to choose from, sir. 4 boxes. All right. So I got this. Says I think it was an auction item from Coining Around. Comes with a channel sticker and another channel sticker. No, a magnet. I don't think I have that one of his. All right, U.S. Mint, COA. There we go. There it is. We the people. You the people. Got that there. 90% silver, $1 commemorative coin. That is nice. I think eventually I'm gonna start a book of those, I think. I've been taking a liking to those commemoratives. Get that back together. And lastly, I gotta get this open from Walker Magnet. I think I had a giveaway win on Walker Magnet's channel. So just kind of saved everything to open for Christmas. And I've lost the cap to my razor. There it is. Thank you card. Congrats on the win. And that is really in there. I think we're down here. So I could probably just do that. Yep. And the cap. That was for guessing the grade on his 1918 8/7 Buffalo nickel. That landed me a 1/4 ounce of silver. So thanks again, Walker Magnet, for that. Set that off to the side. There we go. Get those things out of the way. And then lastly, I've got these. What do I have? 5. I think I'll do a spin on the prize wheel for giveaways, and then I'll add one. That being said, William E., since you purchased the, what this would be the Christmas box hunt, I'm going to give you first pick on one of these. So if you'd like the bears, baby seal, fox, cubs, or what? Not, they're not called cubs. Uh, wolf, or oh, why can't I think of what that's called now? The muskox. Just let me know which one you would like. There he is, polar bears. Or so that'll get William E. squared away. Bought these for Christmas giveaways and then forgot last week, so we're gonna do them this week. So William E. will get this. And then I tell you what, JC likes Pam, since I meant to do this last week, I'm adding one to yours as well. That'll make that easy. So, JC likes Pam, you're here with the muskox, wolf, foxes, or baby seal. Just let me know. We'll get that added to you. That'll make it fair. This is for last week's boxes. There we go. Colonel's collecting and detecting. Good to see you. Hey, Michael Rose. the wolf, he says. There we go. So we'll do, for today, we'll do one of these, and will be the first EOS prize, and then we'll do likes and end of hunt. Alright, let's move that letter there. Move these here. And also, an additional giveaway today will be from Coin Around. Once he's in, we'll do that giveaway. And purchase an auction item and instead do a giveaway on my channel for it, so we'll do that. And then I'll throw one of his channel stickers in with it, since I think I got some duplicates. I think. If I don't, I'm still going to throw one in. I'll let him know. Alright, so the wolf goes to JC Likes Pam. Yeah, I should just write that down now. And wolf. Polar dollars. And then William E. Yeah, William E, I'm going to make you a new envelope anyways. And I'll start getting packages out after we do our end of year giveaway. There's that. There's that. To add the copper owl when he pops on. William E. Yeah, that's the EOS. I done lost the envelope. No, there it is. There we go. William E.'s box hunt. Thanks again, sir. And then for your ounce, William, whew, it's up 79.27, so up over the purchase price already. And then I still, I know I've corresponded with William E., but I hadn't told you guys. The rest of what I have is for giveaways, Benny. These are your choices. That's what I have. Couldn't make it to the LCS. Well, I mean, I did, but I thought they closed at 2 Christmas Eve. They closed at noon. So you got the, You're the Rooster. 1 ounce silver. And then this Aztec round. Or maybe it's Mayan round. Those are the 2 options left for the year. And then William E. says send the polar bear note to Vinny. I will do that. We will do that first thing. Oh, I'm sorry, Cammy. Hopefully you don't lose it for too long. Rooster, you have the Aztec. Yeah, I think I've done that one before. Sorry about that. Have a good one, Michael Martin. Enjoy your day. I appreciate you stopping in and uh, dropping some support. Thank you. Uh, and I forgot what I said after that. Oh, we're going to do charity chest spins next. So if you can drop a number of shuffles between 1 and 10 in chat, we're going to add to that. We've already got our 25 likes. Thank you all. We're going to do today's giveaways after we do our retroactives. So, 2 shuffles. We will add to the charity chest. Uh, Back of that. So, this is what that video last week left off on. Our video, the stream, this is where we ended at. 112 hours, 291 views, 133 likes. When I checked last night, it was 114 likes. Uh, Even counting views after the stream was over, we were down to 260 some views, and then the total watch hours was I forgot. It was less. I think I lost like 10 watch hours, something like that. Either way, we still made it over 100 likes. I really appreciate you guys for that. Let's get these charity chest spins taken care of. 3 of them with, what'd you say? 2 shuffles from Chicken Man Dan, 1 and 2, and go. I'm going to write the things down and then add them. Looks like we're getting that faker half added in there. I think I can just throw them in the envelope. Nope, that is not the faker half. And that is going to be removed off of the prize wheel. That is the last faker half so far. All right, and let's do 2 more spins. We owe it 3. I found a dime on the ground the other day. All right, we're gonna do a. It says 2015 Kennedy P&D set. Um, I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna write an IFC half set. There we go. Because I got a multitude of years, I don't want to add a bunch of the same year. I could add different years if it lands on this more times. And our third spin is a 90% half, so I'm gonna owe 90% half. I did not get to stock up on those, sadly. Um, since I wasn't able to make it there Christmas Eve, and the price of silver just keeps going up. Yay! And dang it, at the same time. But I also owe from last week New Marshall in Town and Captain Vic 59, and I owe William E. I, well, talked to him about that already. Let's do this. Here we go. Faker half. We're going to do an NIFC half set. And I think what I'll do is I'll put sets together as we go. Then I owe it a 90% half. So starting that off strong, we'll do a I need to close my door after I get your box, William E. We're doing a Gary Sinise Foundation giveaway in May. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's what the next charity chest thing is for. All right. And then William E., if I could get a number 1 through 4 from you, if you want the box pick, um, I can go grab that now. I've got the 4 boxes laying on my coffee table in the living room. He says number 3. Awesome. The one that doesn't have anything on top of it. Robert Bruce, we will be doing those later. Stick around, hang out, because first we're going to do 75 likes and 100 likes from last week. That's a lot to get into again, but we're going to do those and add prizes to Copperell coins. So once he's popped in, which he knows we're going to be doing that, I let him know ahead of time. So once he pops in, that's when I'll get his prizes added, and then we will do the two retroactive giveaways, and then we'll start today's giveaways. So right now we got to catch up on today's giveaways with the 25 likes. But I'm gonna be right back. Let me go grab William E's box real quick. All right, we're all set. Box three. And they're all from the same day and same bank. The holes in the bottom, they all look circulated. Not a single box looked to have an ender on the bottom, but I was wrong about one of those last week. Let's see what we got. I don't see anything jumping out immediately. Looks like we are going to have some newer coin in this. I see some 2024 enders. But yeah, I don't see anything silvery. I don't see anything that looks terribly short or even overages. So we'll get started on this. There we go. You're welcome, Robert Bruce. Thanks for being here, man. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Let's get your first 5 rolls going. 2, 3, 4, and 5. First 5 rolls. Been itching to hunt these. Been hunting since this week. I've had these boxes. Usually I do my box pickups on Friday. I've had these since Tuesday. Hey, Favorite's fine. It's good to see you. Joseph Wells. Good to see you. Welcome in, y'all. So, just a heads up, we're doing today's giveaways after last week's giveaways. So, we got a little bit of time before we get there. Roll number 1. Hopefully we get William E. some goodies. So I did pick up some customer wrap tabs this week. Just one 40%er out of those 13 rolls. I think it was 13. That is marked everywhere. Purple, black. Roll number 2. Hey, Perry Martin. Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm going to bring y'all a little bit closer. Move some things around. I got to remember, I got to put my elbow in for the likes. That's what I attributed last week to. All right, that should do it right there. 23. Still scope those for the GDO. We did find silver in one of the boxes last week. So 40%er in William E's box. Uh, no, Firebird, I did not. I went to go get it. I went to 2 or 3 stores to go get it, and I just realized my scope's not on. I'm not ready to scope these yet, anyways. Let's let's fix that. Come on. There we go. I guess I might as well adjust all this real quick. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I'm not ready to scope yet, but glad I noticed it. Roll 3. Come on that struggle bus this morning. But I appreciate it, Favorite, and I may just have to do an adult version, which I'm perfectly fine with. But if I'm doing that, I'll have to do that New Year's Eve. Let's see what that newer edge was. Hey, we got more of these satin finish coins. 2006. I think next year I'm counting them as Nipsey's, but I'll throw it in as miscellaneous for the remainder of the year. 72D's got the FG on it. 73. Another 72D. It's got the FG again. I had 3 rolls in with our first find. We count as a miscellaneous. Not intended for circulation, gotcha. So that is their coins minted just for collectors. So you buy them directly from the mint. And then what happens is people crack them out of the sets and dump them into the bank and trade them for face value. They're not worth a whole lot more over face. So rather than dealing with the hassle, people will just turn it into the bank for the 50 cents. And they weren't minted in super low numbers. Another 72. A lot of 72s to start out. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. 4 rolls in, that's all the 72s we've got so far to check. For the DDO, 79.27. That is the silver price. Price of an ounce of silver. Roll number 5. Was a nice looking bicentennial. Scratched up though. 77D. We'll scope those at the end of the box like always. Alright, first 5 rolls, this is what we've got to look through. Check for double die on the obverse side of the coin. So I'm going to pull up, rather than showing that elbow, actually rubbed it a little raw with it being dry. No, not that. That's not what we want. There we go. Yeah, no, I agree with you, William E. I think just the amount of people that know about quarters versus the amount of people that know about half dollars. And you get people that like to get all the different designs of quarters, and they know nothing else about numismatics. I like to the dollar coins whenever I pick them up. Use those as tips, and a lot of times like, ooh, I love the gold dollars. They're so cool. It's like, I don't know anything about collecting. I just like these. So like, people got their things that they like. They'll collect them. Probably just throw them in a jar. I don't know. But nothing on the 73. But there's different levels of collectors. But a bunch of the same thing in the jar, that's a collection. Uh, one of the banks I go to, one of the managers that doesn't work there anymore, he collected Ikes and just kept them all in a jar. I was like, oh, well, you got any silver ones? He's like, oh, I didn't know they made silver ones, so he probably does in that jar somewhere. He's just like, yeah, I like the big Eisenhower dollars. Those are cool. You don't see those all the time. But like that was where his interest started and stopped as far as coins went. But yeah, it is shocking that more people don't collect the half dollars. Although the different quarters is a bunch of different designs since they started the state quarter program, and then the national parks and women's quarters. Uh, then you get a bunch of people. You got a bunch of different looks to the coin. Whereas with the half dollars, they all look the same from the moment they started making Kennedys. Outside of the bicentennials, but we're about to get some new designs on our coinage with uh, the sesquint, yeah, I know what I'm saying, semi-sesquicentennials, 250 years, however you say the word. So, going to be a nice change of pace. Can't wait to see how many halves they mint, or post to people be like, man, I got a bunch of 2020 six halves, a whole box. Then I got another whole box. And I know that bites. But the people like that, I'm sure the excitement will wane quickly if you're not able to get huntable coin. And I understand the feeling, because that's where I've been with nickels all year. All right, that was half of the 72s. Oh yeah, that's a lot of money. With silver being nearly 80 bucks. And doing Christmas yesterday, my dad's like, "Hey, have y'all seen the price of silver?" And quickly I asked my daughter, I'm like, "Hey, what's the price of silver?" And she's like, $79. I was like, "Ha!" I got her in the know. And just when we streamed, it's gone up like $12 since last week's stream. It's an insane jump, and I look for it to climb higher. Just my opinion. I'm no fortune teller. if I was, I would have bought a lot of computer RAM earlier this year and then resold it. And how I'm struggling to, what on earth? Okay, it's a large truck driving outside. Um, yeah, the prices on that stuff has gone up an insane amount. Yeah, it could still drop later to even out. I don't look for that drop to come anytime soon, like within the next couple weeks. All right, next 5 rolls. Let's get some silver. You guys can't see them. Now you can. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the new designs. All right, nothing on those ends. Double check through the bottom ones. All right, roll number 6. Here we go. Come on, silver. Ooh, a lot of new edges. Well, I say a lot. It's not very many compared to other people's boxes I've seen. 74D. 71. Here's a 2008. So we got an NIFC there. We'll add that to the board. And a 23. Hopefully we fill the board from right to left. So we get a proof next, and then a 40, then a 90. That would be great. We could do a fill the board giveaway. Oh, I know, it's crazy. I seen where somebody they were uh, selling their silver to pay for something, and they called around town, and then by the time that they got to where they were going, which was just a couple hours, I guess, by the time they got where they were going, uh, they gained $800 in value from the silver going up. 24 Philly, 23 Philly. Yeah, we got a lot to scope through in your box, William. Maybe it won't be a short stream. All right, this one had a 24 on the end. I'm not having another auction anytime soon, Furbids. The next one will probably be May. We'll do one for Gary Sinise Foundation. We will be doing that in May, but as far as I know, that's the only one I've got planned. Roll number 9. Come on, silver. Come on. Yeah, it takes me a while to see them here, JC Lexpan. I'm interested to see how quickly I get them. I would like to be on the new boxes and the new coin quickly. I just for listing them up on eBay. See what they go for. 72D, not an OFG. I happen to pick so many of them up and stack them, it's taking forever. I know some people don't even like to look at the 71s because there's so many. And I feel like I get about an equal amount 71 and 72 most times. And no silver in the first 10 rolls. Dang it. We need it. 72, 2. And we'll go back to the scope here in just a moment. $72D. The FG is there. There we go. Should be able to see it on the screen, but here it is under the scope. Usually these I don't slide under the scope unless I am having trouble seeing whether or not it's there. That was close as far as being compared to the rest of the coins we've seen so far in the box. And Benny, wow. Vinny is demanding that Benji now. Alright, I'm going to pop the scope only and get the 23s out of the way. Really hoping to find one of these. That'd just be fantastic. Preferably not on this coin since it's got the Ring of Death. There we go. YouTube and its oddities. Can't see JC likes Pam on the TV. Nothing on the 74. One more of those to go. Few 73s. Nothing there. And nothing there. And nothing there. We have 21 to go through for the 72s. And 20 to go through on the 71s. That's a lot of scoping. Wait, were you buying or selling gotcha? Buying. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Just a year ago, I was getting 3 ounces and staying under $100. And then you can't, you're at 240 right now, basically, on 3 ounces. So that's great for what I have if I need to sell it for anything, but I would have liked to have been able to buy more. At those prices. It is what it is. I'm sure I'll be saying that again in the future. It's like, man, wish I could have bought more when it was $80 an ounce. I don't know. I don't have YouTube up on the TV. TV's in the living room too, so Almost through the 72s for this set of rolls. Should be a about, yeah. And some of these are super rough. Yeah, I'm at the point where your 71s and 2s, I might hunt them later. We'll see. It's only noon right now. I've got time. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I got time. And poor JC likes Pam being omitted from some people's chats. It's like I can see you this time, but I know Corner Around was saying that you could refresh the chat, like switch it from like you're on live chat right now. He's not showing. Switch it over to top chat, then switch it back to live chat. And that actually worked for me last week. I just switched it back and forth, and it popped them up. Whoops. Let's see if that works for y'all. Or actually, I don't know how it works on TV. I don't know. I haven't watched a live stream on the TV. It's an interesting divot. Postment damage, but can't even tell on the scope. Wait, what was that? My imagination. JC likes Pam. Maybe you just weren't meant to be on TV. This wasn't meant to be. Like you already had your 15 minutes of fame somewhere. I don't know. Normal for you. Hey, Coining Around, welcome in. It's just a reminder and a heads up for those who weren't here at the beginning of the stream. Coining Around's got a giveaway to do. We can do that giveaway before doing the retroactive ones. We are 10 rolls in. Matter of fact, we're at 31 likes. So if we get, there we go. I'm going to set that up now actually, since he is here and he'll know who won. Make sure you check out Coining Around. He's got some auction items later on. That video is posted. Wow. Hey, and Marsh, the video is posted for his auction items tonight. And then, what was the other thing? He's on at 6:45, right after, excuse me, right after Copper Owl Coins. Somebody else who we're waiting on to show up to the stream. Pull the next 5, and then there's the giveaway thing. All right, so if you've ever been over to Coining Around, some of his giveaways you enter with 222, so that's what we're going to type in today for Coining Around's giveaway. Just like that, 222. No exclamation point, just 222. And we'll let that run for a little while. We're going to let that run till Copper Owl shows up. All right, come on, silver. And that is picking everybody up. Sweet. We got Mark Spafford in here. Mike Slies. Although I think I saw you earlier. I just forgot to say hey. So, hey, Mike. Hey, Yenny. Good to see you. Choo, choo, choo. Going around getting in on his own giveaway. So, thanks for doing that, going around. I appreciate it. And you, no, actually, technically, as far as an official giveaway goes, going around would be the first person to do a giveaway on this channel. There have been some box purchasers that have donated things for giveaways. There's Benny donated things for giveaways. Lisa D donated for giveaways. Couple 72s. This is the first channel specific giveaway, I should say. Namaste donated stuff for giveaways. Well, donated. Uh, yeah, he donated his time and energy into making those. It's like I did send him bills so that he could replenish the crisp ones that he sent. Yeah, if Coining Around wins, that means I got to hold on to it even longer and then send it to California once he's out there. Only for them to be like, no, we don't know who that is, and send it back to me like last time. And turned around and sent it back out, and then it made it. 72D. It's got the FG. Dang it. So, yeah. New Year's Eve, we will have free rolls for chat. Just don't know what time I'll start yet. Schedule it when I get off work on New Year's Eve. We will have some free rolls for chat. It may be the first 50 people, it may be the first 100. But then we also have a box hunt to do. So I think I may mix the box hunt with the free rolls, if that is okay with the purchaser. Do a set of 5 rolls for the box, and then do a set of 5 for chat, something like that. Instead of doing like every other, I think that would make it easier and more interesting and engaging. Man, I might save your 71s and 72s for later. William E. Why was I stacking those? If we continue to get a ton of them. So 222 going on for Coining Around's giveaway. And that was an auction item that he purchased for the AFSP auction. So he purchased and then donated it as a giveaway. Very generous, sir. That was Philly. 01. Come on. 01. It's a scratch. Roll number 15. I'm ready for silver. I don't know about you guys. I've been ready. Hey, KCB. That's another person I might have missed earlier. But welcome in. Glad to have you here. goodness. $72D's got the FG on it. Yeah, I'm gonna save those for later. There's the 71s from that roll, Well, most of them were from the first half. And then some 72s. I'm gonna save them for later. 2023. I'm not sure how much later. Just got through with church. Says KCB. Hope it was good. Sure it usually is. Speaking of church, we gotta get Copper Owl coins taken care of. He usually pops in right before he goes in. I get him taken care of when he does that, and then do our retroactives. All right, so far we're 15 rolls in, 2 finds, NIFC, and that other half, the satin finish. There we go, 5 rolls here. Double checking what was on the bottom. That is awesome. Going around over 3K raised for Toys for Tots. A couple hundred people hanging out on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Sorry I missed you Christmas Day. I mean, I was there, just busy. So I didn't say anything in chat. Then I went to sleep. And Lisa says she's under a winter storm warning tonight till tomorrow night. You know, we're gonna have a flash freeze here. It's like in the 60s. And then when that front comes through tonight, I want silver. It's basically gonna flash freeze the rain that had just fallen. There we go. Oh, let's fix that. Thanks for the reminder. Welcome your newest mod, Coining Around. Yay, he's got a wrench now. Three to 6 inches of snow, 50-mile-an-hour winds. There it is. There's the wrench. No silver though. Dang it! It didn't work coining around. Making you. Oh, maybe it did. Look, we got another 2006 satin finish. It didn't get silver though. It made satin finish happen again. So they are still sprinkled in these boxes. Wish they'd sprinkle the silver in there a little more generously like they did the proofs. Speaking of which, as many as we found in the last few weeks, it sure would be nice to see another one alongside some silver. Yeah, you can really tell the difference in the satin finish and then the regular. Like, it's a night and day difference. Although, if these circulate enough, they'll start to look more regular. So they still have that like sheen to them. And you see how the slide marks kind of get rid of that finish, make it more shiny. So it's got an almost frosted look over the entire coin. Hey, Silverman 92, also known as Old Bell. Dang, still no silver. Welcome in. Good to see you, sir. Uh-oh, is my voice going away? I don't want that to happen again. That's rough. So I could use it as an excuse to not talk to anybody at work. Then I wouldn't be able to do my job that well. I would need a dry erase board that fits in my pocket. It's got some gunk there, so I can't really tell if the FG is there. It's there. All right, let's get you some silver. Come on. I bet you're tired cornering around. 5 days in a row streaming. Those look like 2022 edges to me. Oh, that's 2024. Billy even. There we go. 2022 and 2023. 72D, but it's got the FG. Same with that one. No silver again. Alright, we still got a little more than half the box left. Maybe we'll get on it. Oh my goodness. Hey, NIFC. O2 Denver. There we go. Board is updated. That's the coins from that roll that we're not going to scope. Bye. That's why I've decided to kind of hold off on these. That's your 71s from those 5. Your 72s. Oh, wait. But wait, there's more of the 71s. There we go. We'll do these, though. We'll do the 23s. My mouse is being weird. There we go. 35 likes. Still got the Tupac giveaway rolling. Here's the 23 I laid up there earlier. It's like I never scoped it. We did now. So make sure you get in on that. Type 222 in the chat. I think might be time to go ahead and do that giveaway. Nothing on the 74s. Gotta get the elbow in there for the likes. There we go. Come on. Dang it. Alright, let's do that coin around giveaway. And that is going to be for a 40% half and a die chip quarter. We'll work on getting those out of the envelope. Good luck, everybody. Where'd it go? There it is. So we got 19 entries. I'm going to give it till I get the stuff out of the envelope. There went the 40. There went the die chip quarter, which, oh yeah, I forgot to show it. You got the 40% half. 67. I know somebody that likes that year. And you got a 2021 Philly with a small, not tiny, die chip in the hat. Speaking of which, I was going to do that giveaway. Still going to do it. No, that's the wrong button. Found this in my quarters the other day. It's the extra metal under his sleeve. That is a DDR. Not a major variety, but one of those minor ones listed there on Variety Vista. And slowly adding to quarters I need to flip up and get the die chip wheel back into business. Alright, but yeah, that reminded me. I just found that the other day. Alright, yeah, best year ever, Coin Around says. 1967 and a 2021 die chip crossing the Delaware quarter. Good luck, everybody. I'm picking a winner in 222. Michael Rose, new winner on the channel. Congratulations, sir. And I'm going to toss a Tupac sticker in with your giveaway. I think I might have a duplicate, although he's pretty meticulous about who he sends what. But I think I have 2 of the colored channel stickers now. I'll double check my Tupac sticker inventory. Michael Rose, are you still here? So we'll have to pick another winner in about 20 seconds. Uh-oh. Yeah, let me know you're here. I don't want to have to email Tupac and be like, oh, we got to give it away again. Oh, there he's here. Thank you, he says. So you can just type exclamation point links in chat, and that'll get you my email. You can do exclamation email, or you can do exclamation links. So congratulations on your win. Michael Rose. But yeah, I will need your name and address and all that jazz so I can get this to you. I'm gonna write that down. And get you your 40% half, and make sure to thank Tupac for that. Like, I will handle the shipping, and I'll even include one of his channel stickers, and then once I get mine in next year, I'll start pushing those out. Congrats, Michael Rose, first time winner on the channel. Do some more halves, and then we will do, still waiting on Copper Owl coins to come in. So we can do, hey, Super Nick Monar, welcome in. All right. Benny got the links out there. There's the email. Then you can also type it as links, LYNX. It does the same thing. There's the email right there if you want to look at it off screen, if you prefer to write it down rather than do a copy paste. I'll leave that up while I grab the next 5 rolls that hopefully have some silver. Alright, we got the next 5 rolls, And I'm just, oh, you got a counter stamp. I'll show a counter stamp ender, a true miscellaneous. That's cool. Flip that back over so we can see it. Oh yeah, let me get rid of the links. Awesome. So this will be fun. Move those up there, and then we'll open this here shortly. You got an S counter stamped in there. What does the S mean? I don't know. But that's a fun one. But first, we're going to open this roll here. Let's see. Hopefully, she holds some silver. Hopefully, that S is a good sign. It stands for silver. Or gold. Yeah. Gold would be great. It's possible, but not plausible. 2022s. There's a 23. 24. Another 23. It could be you. It could be me. Let me double check something real quick. I don't want that. Let's use what? Okay, I was making sure that didn't change to a different percentage. All right. Yeah, everything's maxed out on my end. I could move it a little closer to my face. Yeah, I have to boost it whenever I make a video. All right, next roll. Nice. Glad it was an awesome one there coining around. Come on, I want silver. I'll be extra excited when we get it. We just got to get it. 72D. Got the FG on it. Dang it. William E. gave me one of those no FGs that we found in a box for him before. I'd like to find him another one. It's like, oh, that's your first one. You keep it. I really appreciated that. Super swell of the guy. Alright, the roll after this one has that counter stamped S. It's an interesting find. And no silver this roll. Nick Molnar says every time he goes to make a video, he finds that Windows 11 has turned his volume down. Turned down for what? Because Windows 11 said so. Dang it. I'm flipping this 24 over just because the back looked a little odd. Nope, just my mind. Alright, counter stamp coin. S for silver? Question mark? Well, not in this roll. It's an interesting color on that edge. 71. Maybe it's like after that roll, then we get silver. There you go. S on a 72D. Not an OFG, but an S nonetheless. I like how it kind of like missed a little bit of the stamp there above the crest. So we'll add that to miscellaneous finds. Keep on rolling. Oops, 72 goes there. I have an interestingly toned 71P. I don't think it's like that copper one I found, but I do want to look at it a little closer. Yeah, the scuffs have removed some of the toning, so that's just toning on that. Looks prettier in person. Let me come down here. Guess I should check the back. Yeah, that scuff reveals underneath of it. Might be acid etching rather than toning. But then you really only done the surface. So you scuff that off and then you can see that clad layer. Because you can see the edge of this has that clad layer in it. So not a miscellaneous find, but yeah, someone practicing probably. Do you want it, Williamie? It's interesting looking. Happy to throw that in there if you'd like to have it in your hands to look at. Otherwise, I will just send it back to the bank. Ooh, hand stabby. And that's why I don't use a knife. And still no silver. Although we've been getting like one a box, so if it's like that and it's saving it for the end, I guess I can be a little grateful. Show some gratitude. I would prefer to find well more than that, but then it wouldn't be as fun if they were all like that. It would become the expectation and not the exception. Yeah, you're welcome to take that. I'm not going to add that to miscellaneous since it looks like it's uh, handmade, man-made, not, well, because they're all man-made or machine, whatever. All right, so we are officially done with half the box. I do got to move the other coins out of the way. We got some scoping to do, but I figure why not look at these real quick. Nothing. All right. 38 likes. I think we might do another 50 likes today. On top of the 25 we already owe the stream. Yeah, I've got my mic sensitivity all the way up, Nick. All right, let's get the scoping. I'm gonna make that full screen there. Since I don't have a lot from those 5 rolls, I think I'll go through them all this time. Keep the stack from growing too large that I've got set aside. All right, 373s. Excuse me. 72. All right, nothing there. 871s. There we go. And going around says it's good enough on his end. Tell you what, I'm gonna finish these off. I'm gonna grab my coin and around stickers. I'm gonna get that sorted for Michael Rose real quick. I do not want to forget that. I did basically and just suddenly internally panicked. Oh, I'm gonna forget it. Hey, Jolly Roger AR. I opened your nickels finally, and I got your note. Thank you, sir. I saved them to open for Christmas, and I was gonna do it as a video, but time got away from me. All right, I will be back here in just a minute. I'm gonna refill coffee and grab my coin and around stickers real quick, so I can get Michael Rose taken care of. Whoops. Hang tight. Those are the next 5 rolls we're hunting. Got half the box left, but I will be right back. And I get some more coffee and some stickers, or the sticker. And I need to add Michael Rose to the end of the month. Well, thank you, Benny. All right, sorry about that. Michael Rose, you have any of Coin and Around's channel stickers? I thought I had duplicates. This is why. Nope, a little bit different. A little bit different. But if you don't have one of these, let me know, and I can send one to you. And I guess I'll let Coin and Around know what number I sent. Michael Rose. I'll set that aside. Coin and who? Around. Tupac. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep that one. He wrote a smiley face. All right. He just sent me the email, so he's here. He says no stickers. All right. He does not want the channel sticker. That's fine. Or you don't have any stickers. You don't have any stickers. I'll just give you a random one, and I'll let Coin and Around know which one I sent you. I feel like he keeps track of who gets what, so he can make sure you got something different. I think that's a good idea, Coin and Around. Maybe even doing only a third. Oh no, you should do 2222. Only do 2,222 grams of it. I think you'll be happy with the results. Okay, you don't have. Awesome. So I will send you a Coin and Around sticker along with that giveaway. That's a pretty edge. I'm hoping that we have silver right here. It's going to be a 40 if it is. There's another 1970 proof. We got silver again, and we've got our third 70 proof of the month. We're in the last month, our fourth 1970. So there you are, William E. Booyah! We're on the silver. We've gotten good at identifying that edge. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We just had to start the second half of the box. The correct half, not to be confused with the right half, even though they're the same thing. All right, that's awesome. Let's add that to the board. Do we count that as silver or a proof? Well, I'll count that as silver. And if we find another 40 that's not a proof, we'll count it as the proof. Oops, 71. Again, 23 ring of death. I thought I saw something on there. I thought wrong. Welcome back, Cammy King. Look, we found another one, Cammy. We got another 1970 proof. Just missed it. It was the second coin from the end. It was almost an ender. All right, so we're going to keep the silver streak alive with that one there. That was just a nice 96 right there. I'm going to move some things around. There we go. And we're getting into those 2024s, though. Oof. There's a 23. Another 77. Second one of the box. Not looking like we're going to get a bonus 40 in this one, but we have another NIFC 2011 Denver. We'll add that one to the board. '72D has the FG. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, I know. I think somebody's entire collection got popped and put into circulation. I don't think if this person had all these mint sets and whatnot, they had to have had silver. But so far, we've only found 40s out of these boxes. I'm not expecting 90s, but if I pop onto a box with a bunch of like proof 90 percenters and commemorative silvers, I'm gonna be pretty dang stoked. All right, let's see what that is in the middle. Probably just a nicer coin. 1981. Oh, what's going on with me? 72D has the FG. Dang. And yeah, I'm stoked to find another one of those 70 proofs. It makes me happy. Can't be that bad. All right. '73D. We'll look at that in a bit. '83. Nope. What is this? Roll 30? Yep. Wait. Yeah. Started counting by tens instead of fives. Yeah, look at that. Copper all coins. Viewer appreciation hunt today at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. He must not be going to making it in to here till later, but we'll catch all the giveaways up once he gets here. What was that, Philly? Yeah. Another 77. Up to a third one. I'm going to go ahead and scope those, but you know, that's a nice centennial right there. Nice bicentennial. Hopefully it didn't have the Ring of Death. It's Denver minted. I was kind of getting hopeful at 40% silver on that. All right, no enders there. Let's scope out what we got here on the desk already. And BH Ringer has a 500 sub giveaway announcement and comment video out. So make sure you're checking that out. I've got a lot of those I need to check out. Well, not a lot of BH Ringer videos. I need it's that one and oh, it's been super busy. Missing them all. All right. 74D. Not the DDO. What about the 73s? Can we get one of those? I haven't found one of those in a while. A long while. Matter of fact, I've only ever found one. I found one of these before I found a 74. That was earlier this year, I believe. Alright, we're going to go ahead and scope these 72s and 71s. We'll get through those. Come on. DDO, please. DDO, police. Nope. On to the 71s. There you go. Coining around says last chance to get rolls at his current tiers because he's going to have to change them on the 1st. And we got to try to get BH Ringer over to 500 subs. So if you have not subscribed to BH Ringer, I recommend going and checking him out. Give him a subscribe. Check out that video. Leave a comment. Give it a like. Thumbs ups. He's got $100 of silver to give away. Wait, 100 Canadian dollars or American dollars, sir? That's becoming a large difference the more it goes up. What am I doing? Here's what I'm trying to do. There we go. Now I can read chat and scope at the same time. That's better. Dolomroth Knight, good morning to you. Welcome in. Glad to have you back. Those of you who were not here earlier, we will be doing retroactive giveaways from last week's stream. And then we will do the giveaways for today's stream. We're only going to do a 1-box hunt today. And that's to make sure we're able to do the box hunt on New Year's Eve and have a couple of boxes to offer free rolls to chat. 1 roll per person. Maximum of 100 rolls. But the box hunter will get to pick their box. And we'll do like 5 rolls for the box hunter and then 5 rolls for chat. So may change that number up a little bit as far as how we hunt the rolls New Year's Eve. But I do work that day, so it will be in the evening sometime. I'm on the East Coast. I'll leave work at 4:30. So I don't imagine going live any earlier than 7 p.m. Eastern time. But it'll honestly probably be a little later than that. But I don't know yet. Do not know yet. Boom. Alright, that is it for checking those DDOs. Looking for copper alcoins to pop in here, but I think he may be at church. He may not have gotten in before getting there. Alright, let's go silver. Let's get more of it. Let's get that Benji proof that Vinny always asks the box for. That would be great. And just another nice 1980. Another 77D. That is number 4 in the box. Just realized I didn't flip those over at all. 71. 72D, but it's got the FG. Boo. 72. There we go. Next up. Yeah, hope you get there, man. I'm trying to get to 500, but I'm not really gonna push for it right now because I gotta stock up on some stuff for doing that one. Anyways, but we are at I want to say 450 here, so we need 50 more subs. So we'll get there. 72, Denver. I keep streaming once a week. My watch hours will be there. Once we hit 500, I'll be able to do memberships and the like, super chats. That's got the FG on it, and that's an 88. No. So that's exciting. And then Coining Around will be doing New Year's Eve fireworks for his stream on New Year's Eve, obviously. So he's probably going to start his when it's dark, if I had to guess. I could be wrong. He's got 10 kegs of fireworks. It's a lot of fireworks. He's going in with a bang. I'm hoping that we find silver in one of these boxes. It won't be anything like last year's New Year's Eve. As last year we had one Walker Ender and ended up with multiple Walkers and Benjis in the box and some Kennedys. I think it was all 90%. I don't remember if we found 40s in the box or not, but that was my first ever live stream. You guys can watch the fireworks over on Coining Around. Pop over for your free roll. Go back to watching the fireworks. Hanging out. Coining Around says he spent too much money. That's okay. You can still, while you're shooting off your fireworks, you can get a free roll as well, Coining Around. But I will schedule that once I have, basically once I'm home from work. I'll be able to figure that timeline out because I'd like to start it earlier if I can. We've got another 2016 Philly, first one in this box, but another because we've gotten like 4 rolls of these things over the last month. But another NIFC there, bringing us to 4 of those. There we go. So, if those boxes are anything like this, we may end up with another silver proof. NIFCs, I will send those out for free. If it's free rolls, I'll send them out. If you don't like the year, you need a specific year, I may be able to trade those. Thanks to donations / trading NIFCs in from some other people. Mainly Ron Pierce and William E. on those. Oh, I don't have an exclamation point me, Jolly Roger. I know you're trying to boost yours up as well. So if you're looking for ideas of what to do this week for dinner, he's got some great videos for cooking. No ring of death on this bicentennial. There are like micro scratches all over it. There is a ding on the back from the rim of the coin hitting it. But I'd say there is a ring, but it's more of a scuff and a thumbprint. But I mean that can be cleaned off without damaging anything on the coin. If you needed one, William E, let me know. I don't know if that ring will go away or not. It does have a little water spot on it. But I think this one could be cleaned up without damaging the coin. It's got a great cartwheel to it. Its edge not so bright. It's probably been in a roll somewhere for a while, based on the toning from the edges, less in the middle. I will hold on to that one. I'm very picky about those that I hold on to. Thank you, sir. That's what I'll do. 2021 83p. Nope. 71D. 3 again. 72. Another 83. Come on. 72D's got the FG. And we got FG there as well. Although I am curious what's on the bottom of its tail. Oh, damage. That's what it is. That FG is there. Barely. It almost made it. Alright, let's check out the remaining. Let's check out what we got the scope here. We're starting to get less of it. This is starting to look more like our last handful of boxes. Thank you for posting that, BH Ringer. I appreciate it. Jolly Roger. Jolly. I guess that's the long way about doing exclamation point me. I don't have that in there, but if you do it, I guess BH Ringer will link your channel, and you're welcome to do that. As long as you don't, your channel is not promoting anything that is not family friendly, including gambling. Excuse me. I don't have a problem with it being a minor point of someone's channel, but if that's all that they're doing on that. I do enjoy doing that myself, but I don't like to promote that behavior because it is an addictive behavior. But in my opinion, coin roll hunting is also addictive. But the great thing about this is you take your money and you look through it, and then you just go put it back in the bank account. You're not giving it to a casino. If anything, you take your silver to somewhere or someone and sell it if you need to, and then you get more than your money back. You're welcome, Jolly Roger. And it's the workaround for the exclamation point me. We'll be making some changes to the channel next year. We'll be making some improvements slowly over time. But the giveaway wheel is a big place where we're going to do that. With the price of silver continuing to go up. I'm still going to have some silver on the giveaway wheel. It's just going to be less of it. And then I'll still have no frills boxes. And then I'll have tiers, which I'll completely redo for the rolls. But I think what I'm going to end up doing with that, I'll add some wheel spins, and there will be a separate wheel of prizes for wheel spins for box or roll purchasers. But also, your purchase will come with a guaranteed dollar amount of silver. So you'll get like you spend like $50, then you're going to get probably 40 in silver. That would cover shipping and materials and whatnot. Support the channel a little bit, but most of that would just go to the $50 would go towards your silver and whatever you find in the rolls and brain fart and shipping costs. But something along those lines. Oh, I'm getting in the rolls. You guys can't see them. Sorry about that. But something along those lines is what I'm doing. I don't have it 100% nailed down. That's what I look like. look at nailing down after the New Year's Eve stream. All right. We have left 15 rolls total, including this one. $71D. $73D. $72D has the FG. Come on, silver. Oop. We are at, I'm showing 41 likes on my end. BH says we're at 42. That's hard to tell there. I think that's just a newer coin. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a newer coin. 22. Boo. 23. Check it for the DDO. 72. That is a nice 95. Do you need a 95, Denver? William E. I don't see him that nice that often. A lot of micro scratches, but I guess I can go a little closer. The big one being next to the Y, because that's why. That's a, I guess there is a little bit of a rim damage from the rim hitting it right there. All right. Come on, silver. Dang it, silver. You're not in this roll. Where are you? We know where one of them is. It's on the board already. There's a 2007. Another Nifty there. We'll get that added. 72 has the FG. Another one. A lot of 72Ds in this box. A little more than usual. Or at least it feels that way. I'm not counting. $2007 Philly. Add that. Fifth Nifty. All right. We do. We need the silver. We need a 90 and we need a proof, or we need a 90 and a 40. That way I can turn that 70 proof into our proof find. Then we have a fill the board. Really hoping we can get there. That has a thick edge, but I don't think it's a proof. I thought wrong. All right, we're back in the proof. And it is a clad proof from 2000. Boom. There's the proof. It wasn't in the pudding. I don't know what they're talking about. Now we just need a 90. Another 77. D2. 73. 1. right side of the box was definitely better. Let's go 90. I agree. Let's get that. Let's get a Walker. I know Vinny keeps cheering for that Benji proof, but I'd like to find a Walker again. We haven't seen one since I think it was Ron Pierce had a box with a Walker ender. All right. $74D. 72 Philly, followed by 72 Denver with the FG. Boo. I was going to say that was a nice ready for us. Definitely been clinked. Ah, here we go. NIFC. 04 Denver. That is NIFC number 6. On the hunt. Bust the scope out. We got 10 rolls left. We still owe giveaways. And we're waiting on Copper Out coins. Where's he at? Let's fix that. Let me go here, then I can read chat and see the scope at the same time. But then you guys don't get to look at the elbow. That's why we're lacking the likes. I don't have my elbow on the screen. We're going to start with the 71s this time. And I think we'll end up going through the other ones on stream. The ones that I pulled to the side to go through later. I'm doing okay on time. It's only 1:15. Got a little slow start. Just doing some housekeeping. Housekeeping, mint for pillow. All good. He's probably in church. He just usually stops in right before. Yep, Tommy boy. There you go, Silverman. Old Bell knew what I was talking about. Fat guy in a little coat. Alright, nothing in the 71s. Bring back the elbow. The people demand the elbow. Lisa demands the elbow. Man. Pancakes? Are you sure it wasn't waffles? Tasty waffles. You gotta get your money out of T-bills and put them into wobbles. Love thinking about all those clips. Come on. I'm struggling with the sunlight. It is mostly cloudy / mostly sunny. They're like clouds, sun, clouds, sun, cloud, sun. It doesn't know what it's doing out there. No pancakes. He's not here though. Dennis isn't in here. Dennis, I told you to stay on. Oh, we know what Lisa's thinking about. Hmm. All right, nothing on the 73s. Got a couple of 23s to check out. Come on. I'd love to find the 23. And of course, we saved those 77s for last, which I think we got, what, 5 of? Yep. All right, lastly, 74 Denver. Come on, DDO. Aw, boo. You're not the DDO. Mostly sunny in BH Ringerland, but 17 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I'd like to enjoy the sunshine and the warmth, and I know my cat would as well. All right, we got 10 rolls left, y'all. We got to find more silver before the box is over. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. What did I miss through the holes? Yeah, very ugly coin. I do have a shaky roll. Could just be loosely wrapped. I'll make sure I got all the coin in there. Doing good so far. We got heavy fog there in Joe Minnick land. And Lisa D is sinking. Nick Molinar's 315 away or so from 5K. I know Tupac just recently hit 4K. A lot of people hitting or getting close to hitting some milestones here at the end of the year. That's awesome. So, and I'm thinking next year, still going to be doing one stream a week, but it should be a pretty consistent, outside of holidays, should be a consistent 2-box hunt each week. And I learned my lesson on vacation time this year. But I will still be taking a vacation. Um, Probably down to Florida again to visit with family. But I may take a second smaller one in the spring. Because I have 40 hours plus I get my other 40. I have 40 left over plus I get my other 40. So I'll be taking both weeks of my vacation. Oh, here is a proof with damage. 1983 proof. That looks to be post mint. Let me double check. It could be, yeah. I don't think the reading's supposed to do that. But I think it's post mint from going through the coin sorting machine, most likely. But we got another proof. It is a 1983 Proofalicious coin. Our second proof. And that was some good cameo too before it got all scuffed up. It's a really good cameo. We want silver though. We already. Oh my goodness. There we go. We got a proof. I don't know what y'all missed. I don't remember when I switched it to the scope. I'm sorry. Talking about too much. Oh, look, a NIFC 2010. I gotta add a proof and a NIFC. Get that added to the board real quick. We need a 90. Not a bad box though. Yeah, that proof probably came out of the pudding for sure, coining around. This one didn't. This one came out of its mint set. This one, yeah, definitely. There's my eye. Man, if it wasn't for the damage on that one, that's that may have qualified for ultra cameo. A 90 would be great. I'd like to get you some extra silver in here. 490s would be greater. Some local news. Not to bring everything down, but we just had another person pass away from that UPS plane crash, which was surprising news considering that they were recovering decently. They passed away on Christmas. I just wanted to throw that out there since that's something we talked a whole lot about back when it happened. Total number of victims was, I think, 15. And there's another proof. And I'm not going to say it yet. I don't think that's... No, now that I turned it around. It's not a proof. It looked like a proof. It's just a nice 81. The ugly 74. Very ugly. I was so sure that was a proof. I was so wrong. 24 Philly. Hey, at least we had another NIFC with it. There we go. That makes up for it, sort of. We'll throw that on the board. But yeah, a lot of them were there at the Grade A recycling, customers and employees. All right. Do you need an 81, William? I'm going to hold on to this one. If you don't need it. Welcome back, Michael Martin. But yeah, if you don't need that, I'm going to hold on to it. If you need it, we'll send it your way. Don't find them that nice in there that often. And we're going to add the NIFC number 8. We got 5 rolls left after this one. We are really hoping for more silver. Copper Al Coins made it in. And he says, good afternoon, Dosters, Finds, and Coin family. Must be on his phone. All right, we're going to do this roll, and then we are going to get Copper Owl coins taken care of. Everybody's been patiently waiting for, awaiting your arrival, sir. So I'm going to do this roll, and then I'm going to get a number from you in chat. And how many shuffles you want on your prize wheel? We're going to go ahead and retroactively add your prizes. We're going to add 2. I'm going to set this 99 Denver aside. They only minted 10 million and 99 of each mint. That is a nice 73D. Really nice. Better than the other ones I was pulling out. 72D. It's there. It's just got a gash through the G. 72D again. Very obviously there. 72 Philly, and 74. All right, we got 5 rolls to go. We got coins to scope. We got giveaways to do. And Copper Out Coin says, let's get 4. Buckets are falling from the sky in Ron Pierce land. Says it's pouring buckets here. Make sure you wear a helmet when you go outside. Buckets can hurt when they fall from that high. And I know what that saying means. 4 shuffles for copper out coins. So what I'm going to do here is reset the wheel. No, I'm not going to reset the wheel because we would have done the EOS with it shuffled up a bit. So that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do 2 spins for him. Oh, there it is. So he's already getting a 40% half added. And I owe you a 2025 nickel set, or did I do that? I don't remember. All right, let's spin you again. And we will do our retroactive likes. Oh, he's not going to complain about an Indian head cent. And the bonus wheel with 4 shuffles on that wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 2024 Philly nickel. Did I have that on there? Nope, because I owed you the 25 nickel set. And then 2024 Philly. I got more, so I'll send that your way. There we go. That is all set. Those are your 2 add-ons. Copper out coins. You get a 40% half. Let's go ahead and add that in there. I'm going to have to get some like E-Zest or something. Here we go. I feel bad sending something out like this. This is what I pulled from a customer wrap roll. Actually, all these are from customer rolls. Boom, but that's like $11 or something like that now. 67. I think coining around will be jealous. There you go on that. Let's get your Indian head cent as well. Let's get. Just trying to grab one from the middle. There we go. Looks like you're going to get a 1907 Indian head cent. No mint mark, but it's an Indian head cent. That should help with your giveaways. Half Indian head cent. We owe you the nickel. Well, I've got to flip up your nickels. So, one line. That's in there. We will get your nickels taken care of before sending that out, and we won't be sending anything out until after we do the end of month giveaway. Speaking of the end of month giveaway, we got somebody to add to that will. And it was our giveaway winner, the Coining Around giveaway, Michael Rose. And then next up, we're going to do our 75 likes from last week. We're going to go ahead and do that stream. 75 likes. So if I get a number of shuffles in chat between 1 and 10, we'll get that done. Did that right? Yeah, it was the nickel. And 6 shuffles from Furbid's Finds. That's what we'll do here. But before we do that, let's get the likes giveaway going. So we did a 50. We did not do 75. So we're going to do 75 likes. This is for last week's stream. So you guys see. So we're going to do 75 likes, then we're going to do 100 likes, and then we're going to do a 25 likes. So we'll kick off this week. So 75 likes giveaway. It is open. Go ahead and enter 75 likes. And then we're going to take Fairbit's 6 shuffles to add the first EOS prize for today's stream. There we go. We'll get that going. That's William E. Here we go, EOS. So we'll do those shuffles. The winner of the we'll do those shuffles after we do the 75 and the 100 likes. So we're going to let that run for a minute. Everybody's getting in on the 75 likes. We got 75 entries. Hey, John Chum Adventures, New Marshall in town, KJ in Ohio. Don't think I said hey to y'all yet, but hey. All right, cool. We're at 42 likes. We may do another 50 likes if we get there. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to scope out some coins. Wait. See if we can get to 50 likes. There's the elbow. Kicking it off with the 72s. What on earth? Another 72. Yet another 72. And another. All right, time to check the 71s next. We'll run through what we got so far. Oh, got a little delay there. Threw me off. Next. All right, that's going to be it for those 71s. We got one 2023 from that set of 5 rolls. No DDO there. 174. Also not the DDO. 373s. I'm going to scope the really nice one last. And then William E., do you need a 73D for the books? This one is super nice. Well, not perfectly nice, but it's not the DDO. Just let me know. I'll send it your way or my way. One of the two. All right, we're going to go ahead and I appreciate that, good sir. We're going to go ahead and what do we got? 29 people in on the giveaway. It says I got 36 people here. I'm going to give that just a minute more to get that 75 likes in the chat to enter the giveaway. I'll give that just a moment more. We'll do the 75 likes giveaway, and then we will start running the retroactive 100 while we hunt these rolls. The last 5 rolls that hopefully have silver. And one of them looks short. And are we back on this short stuff again? Come on. I'm going to weigh it up just to be sure. Making sure we're doing it off camera. Nope, it weighs fine. It just looks short. Let's see. All right, we're going to go ahead and run that giveaway. Picking a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maple Leaf Numismatics, congratulations. Do we have you on the wheel? We do already. Nice. Way to go, Maple Leaf. As long as you're here, we'll get that to you. And then I'm going to set that there. It says thanks. How many shuffles, sir? 4 spins. You get 1 spin. I'll do 4 shuffles, though. All right, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least you're not being greedy with the spins. All the spins. All right, so we're going to do another charity chest spin. We'll take care of that today. We're going to spin again for you. And it looks like you're going to get I'm going to owe you that. So your stuff will be going out a little bit later. 90% half. Well, that tracks with last stream's giveaways. 25 likes was a 90% half, and 50 likes was a 90% half, and now 75 likes was a 90% half. That's that's $75 right there. And I have to go buy those. Congratulations, man. I owe you that one. So once I'm able to get to the LCS, they don't open again until the 5th. So as long as I don't have to work that day or that Friday, I'll be able to get out there and get them. All right. So next up is, where's it at? All right. He says he can wait. And then we're going to do 100 likes next. That is now open. So just type 100 likes in the chat. That'll get you entered in for the 100 likes giveaway for last week's stream. Whoops. Got a rattly roll. But I did weigh it. It does have enough coins in it. Just packed loosely. There we go. Getting people in on 100 likes. 15 entries so far. No silver in that roll. Which I had an inkling of, but can't discount the 40s. Had an inkling because I had to weigh it. 2023. 72 D. I usually don't have to do this. Ah, there it is. Dang it. 72 P. Nothing but dirty ones and new ones and dirty ones. Dirty, dirty. 72D. Oh, hey, that 2018. We got a lot of those. But there's another. NIFC. 22. 74. 77. 72D, but it has the FG. 2024, that's not what we want. A couple of 72 Phillies. That'll do it for that roll. Add the NIFC, number 9. And we still have two 40%ers to add to the year-to-date finds when we do our end of year stream. So we got two rolls. So the ender is what's been given away. We will open the roll at that point. When we do them as giveaways. 72D's got the FG. Same with that coin. There's a toned up Nifty, 03 Philly. Another Nifty, 04 Denver. 74 Denver. 71. And another 74. Two more Nifties to add to the board. We want 90s. As long as they're family-friendly John Chum Adventures. Adventures? As long as it's a family-friendly channel, no gambling. I don't mind that at all. I think you'd have to get BH Ringer to link that, or one of the mods. I think BH Ringer is my linky guy. We've only got one roll left to find the silver, the 90% silver we desire. Come on. Plenty of these coins to scope. All right, last roll of the box. Come on, silver. Oh. Yep. He's I appreciate you promoting him, John Chum Adventures. He's been getting linked and doing the linking here in chat. Well, I don't see silver. I do see some interesting edges, so we're going to start with those two. Whoops. This one is just a dirty 78D, and this one has a nice 02 Philly. Not great, but nice. We got another Nifty to add. Sorry there's no 90s in here. William E. We'll get these scoped, see what else we can find here. And we still have the 77Ds to check as well. 72 Billy. Dang. Alright, let's add that Nifty to the board. Up 12 Nifties, 3 miscellaneous, 2 being the satin proof, 1 being the counter stamp. We got your 40% half here. I'm going to get a little box together for you again, but let's make sure we're counting right. 4, 8, and 12. Then we've got the 2 non-silver proofs. That 83 and a 2000. And then we've got 677, so we didn't quite make it there to get the bonus 40. Hey, Edward. Good to see you and welcome in. We got 26 entries on the 100 likes giveaway retroactively being done for last week. So we've got that running right now. I'm going to scope what's on the desk. We're going to do that giveaway. And then once we're done with that, we can start doing this stream's giveaways. 70-40. Actually, I tell you what, we're gonna do that 100 likes as soon as I finish doing the 73s. I'll save those 77s for very, very last. Last of the 74s right here. Not going to be the DDO. We got two 73s, and then we're going to do that giveaway. 29 entries so far on the 100 likes giveaway from last week's stream. So thank you all for helping get there. Greatly appreciated. All right. Oh, and no, he's already on the wheel. 100 likes envelope. So here we go. Hey, Joseph Wells. Brian Robinson made it in. Here we go. I'm going to set that to live. All right, we're pretty close on everybody here, so good luck, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick Molnar, congratulations. He's here last week. He's here this week. Now he's on the wheel. Sweet. Let's get you on that giveaway wheel. Whoop. Yeah, that's the right thing. So congrats, man. How many shuffles would you like on the wheel? I just got you added to the end of month giveaway wheel. So make sure you come back New Year's Eve for a chance to win that, and winning that will put you on the end of your giveaway, which will be a race for 6 grams of silver in the shape of a duck. Will be a duck race. Just 2, please. So we're going to do 2 for you. 1 and 2. Spin it to win it. Is it going to be another half made of 90% silver? It's not. It's going to be a war pickle. But now, last week is taken care of. Let's see what kind of war pickle you're getting, sir. Get that in there. And he is a first-time winner on the channel. I'm just going to grab that one. There we go. So you got a War Pickle, 1945, Denver minted. There's your War Pickle right there in action.
Hey, how about the pickle?
Oh, I'm doing that again. Sorry.
Hey, how about the pickle? It's used.
There we go. It's used. Accidentally clicked. It is used. It is still a War Pickle. It is still yours once we do the sending out of the giveaways. Congratulations once again. So that was last week. So we got to do 6 shuffles to add the first prize to the EOS for the day. So Fairvince gave that out earlier, so that's what we're about to do. We're going to go ahead and add that first prize for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And looks like we're going to get a 40%er. And then we'll add one for the likes giveaway for today, which we owe a 25 likes giveaway for today so far. We'll get that out there. 25 likes today. Yep. So that's what we'll be doing next is a 25 likes giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that one off. What an exciting time. Sounds good. If you need that, exclamation point email, we'll get you that, or exclamation point links. You can spell it Links, or you can spell it Lynx. Have a safe trip coining around. It's going to be a shorter stream today, so probably won't be on when you get back. Sorry for the slurping. I thought I muted it for that big drink of coffee. There is my email. I'll leave that up for a moment while I get the 25 likes set up. I'm going to set that up next. This stream, 25 likes. Victory slurp of coffee. Thanks, Furbids. All right, 25 likes is open. So you guys can get in on that. Just type 25 likes in the chats. Just like that, 25 likes. So far, we got a 40% half. We'll do the likes giveaway, another EOS, and the hunt giveaway, add to the EOS. If we get to 50 likes, we'll do that, and then the same thing. All right, 25 likes is rolling. We're going to look through the rest of the 72s and 71s that are on the desk, and then we're going to do the giveaway. Got 21 entries so far. Don't forget to enter. Will is loving giving away these halves I don't have, which I'm perfectly fine with going and getting them and adding them to send these out once I can get down to the LCS. I mean, I'd prefer to be able to stop by the bank and get them that way. Either way, it's going to be a 90% silver half. There we go. That's all the 72s on the desk. I still have some in the box rolling me that I cleared off earlier when we were getting like a bunch per roll. That one roll had 15 coins to scope. No, 14. One of them was a find. I think was an IFC. But this is basically going to be the countdown. Got 7 more to go after this. 6. 5. 4. 3. I got 2 left after this one. All right, we got one more to scope of the 71s that are on the desk. Last one. Now 0 left. And nothing. All right, we're going to do that giveaway as soon as I can click the button. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Mike Slice. I think that makes... Have I sent you anything before, Mike? I don't think I have. I see you win all the time in different places. I don't know that you've won here. But congratulations. If I don't have your address, make sure you get that sent out to me. I won't be sending giveaways out until well, after we do our New Year's giveaways. You're welcome, sir. So let me know how many shuffles you would like on the prize wheel. Yep, first time here. That's what I was thinking. I just I know you get some wins here and there, so I'm used to seeing your name pop up on wins. 8 shuffles, he says. So we're gonna do that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we send out all giveaways at the end of the month. All right, Mike, that's just gonna be an Indian head scent. Let's see what you get. Because we do an end of the month giveaway. Indian head scent. There we go. Do an end of the month giveaway. So if you win a giveaway that gets you put on the wheel for the end of the month, and then end of the month we may spin the wheel, last man standing. Let's get back over here. We'll get the next one going here in a minute. Whoop. All right, here is your Indian head scent, sir. 1905. Looks like it may have had some glue on the back of it coming from an album. 1905 Indian head scent for you. Congratulations. We're going to get you on the wheel for the end of month giveaway. Um, let's see. I think we're going to do last man standing on the wheel this month, and because we're going to be doing a duck race for the end of year. And I'm going to let that duck race run for a long time. Oh, excuse me. We're going to let the duck race is going to last 20 minutes and 25 seconds. And we're going to add a second to it next year. Here you go. Indian head scent for you. Let's get you on the wheel. Lots of first time winners today. Michael Rose, Super Molnar. Oh, it's Nick Molnar. Uh, and Mike Slice. That's awesome. Love seeing some first time winners on the channel. I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, having a good time with everybody, and supporting the channel. All right, so I need an amount of shuffles in chat between 1 and 10. And then Mike says, put it in the EOS. Awesome. That's what I'll do. Thank you, Mike. You're still in that end of month giveaway because you did win one. It says add it to the EOS. So we've added it there. Thank you, Mike. That is added. Come all the way down here to the bottom. IHC added from Mike Schlies. Vinny doesn't see his name on the end of month giveaway. Uh-oh. Always make sure to put everybody in order. I don't have, nope. It's because Captain was already on there. Maple Leaf, Cammy King, PTF's on there. And then it should be JC Likes Pam. And then BH Ringer, Chicken Man Dan, Ron Pierce. Uh-oh, did I forget? Nope, Chicken Man Dan was already on there. Joe Minnick, Captain Vic, Lisa, Maple Leaf, Numismatics. Vinny, somebody told me to send something to you, but I don't have you down with a win this month. You didn't win anything this month yet, Vinny. All right. I did not get the number from chat. That's what I was doing next. 5. Thank you, Captain Vic. And then also, if you buy rolls, you can be on the list as well. So, or an auction item. So like last month when I did the auction, everybody who bought auction items got on the wheel. So that'll happen again in May when I do an auction for the Gary Sinise Foundation. And occasionally I'll have like little add-ons that you can add into your envelope per cost. It's usually like $2 or $3, or pay like an extra dollar and it won't be an add-on. I'll send that one thing to you or what have you, just to cover the stamp. But yeah, that's ways to get on the wheel. All right, 5 shuffles on the prize picker. That's what we're doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the 25 likes prize add to the EOS. And it's going to be a Weedy. And a bonus spin. Well, a spin on the bonus wheel. Now we're going to do the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Captain Vic, for throwing those shuffles out there. Weedy plus. A die crack nickel, which I will have to flip up. Nope, a 40s nickel. We'll get that out at random. Yeah. All right. We'll get that. I'll grab that nickel here in just a moment. I am going to open up the next giveaway. And this Wheatie is just going to be a 56 Denver. Then the nickel from the 40s. Is that 40s? No, that's from the 40s, but that's not what I count. There we go. That was a bunch of war pickles. There, that's random enough out of there. I don't think I have them in order either. That's going to be a 1941 Billy nickel. All right, got that added. Let's get the giveaway rolling. 46 likes. All right, let's do end the hunt. Close that. All right, just type in EOH. Type that in the chat. EOH. That'll get you entered in for the EOH giveaway. And then we'll add another prize to the EOS. 4 more likes. We can do 50 likes for this stream. And we're going to let that end the hunt run while I do the 77s and get some other stuff sorted. So, 24 entries. You guys are getting in on them pretty quickly. Sweet. All right, let's check out these 77s. I don't see it. What about the next one? The lighting tricked me there. Double check that. 3 to go. With that, nothing. 2 to go. And last one. Hey, Otis, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. All right, nothing on the 77s again. Dang it. One day. One day, maybe. I'm going to do the 72s next. I'm going to get them out here onto the desk. Hopefully one day I'll have some nickels for a nickel battle again. We're rolling the end of hunts, and then we might do a 50 likes and then a EOS. A little early-ish. Right, these are 72s. We're going to go through what I got in my hand and do the giveaway. We got 31 entries so far. you haven't gotten in on it, make sure to just type EOH into chat. That gets you in on the giveaway. Then if you win, let me know that you're here. Let me know how many shuffles you'd like. It must be a number 1 to 10. No 0 shuffles and no 11 or greater shuffles. Entering from multiple accounts will get you disqualified and banned from the channel. I don't think I have anybody here now. I had someone here earlier who did that before, but I think based on what I read, that it was 2. So no more than 2, which is why I didn't say anything. We're notorious for doing that in the past. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris Helms is our EOH winner. Congratulations, Chris. Make sure we got, he says here, let's get Chris on the wheel. Save it again. I don't like losing it. Here we go. Just looking for a number of shuffles for Chris. Four shuffles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe the Walker magnet screwdrivers haven't popped up for me to send out yet. So you're going to get an Indian head cent and a spin on the bonus wheel. So that gets 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a die crack nickel, which I will need to flip for you. It's actually, I think, more of a strike through, but it could be a die crack. I don't know. But I'm leaving it labeled that. If we find any more in these, I've been searching through some of the 25s I get. If I find anything like that again, that would be awesome. I am starting to run low on those. But we'll get that flipped up for you. Chris, I think you've seen them before. If you haven't, let me know. I'll make sure to flip that up for you live. And then looks like you're going to have a 1907 here for your Indian head cent. Bit of Liberty in the band. A little gunk on the back. It ain't perfect. It is a 118-year-old penny. All right, so congratulations, Chris. We got you on the wheel. We got your stuff in the envelope. I am going to star your nickel because I can take care of that after the stream if that's all right, or I can do it live. I just need to wash my hands before I handle the coins I got to flip. All right, next up we add to the EOS. So if I can get a number of shuffles between 1 and 10, first number in chat is how I'll shuffle it up. So we did that, 25 likes, and the hunt. And a stream winner adds a prize. And then if we got 3 more likes, then we could do a 50 likes. 3 likes from, or 3 shuffles from Brian. 1, 2, 3. You guys didn't see them. I promise I shuffled it 3 times. And it's going to be a war pickle. We'll go ahead and add that one. Philly minted 1945. And there's an Indian head sent in there that Mike Slice added. Thank you, Mike. All right, so we got that going. I know William E. I'm gonna have your stuff kind of boxed up separately. I'm gonna get the. I'm not gonna get the EOS going yet. 2 more likes, we'll do 50 likes. So I'll let that be. I am gonna set that up. There we go. And we're going to scope the rest of what's on the desk, which is just 72s. And go from there. Right, Copper Owl coins coming up here in about 45 minutes. If I were doing 2 boxes, I wouldn't have been able to scope all these 71s and 72s today. New Year's Eve, we won't be on a time crunch. It's just a matter of when can I start the stream. And you'll also have Coining Around streaming some fireworks. That's some interesting damage. Hopefully the booms line up with the silver finds. I don't think we'll find that much. There would surely be some enders if we were finding that much. But there could be. They could be all on the top and not through the holes on the bottom of the box. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. All right. 1 more like, says John Chum Adventures. So we get that, we'll rock out of 50 likes. If we don't, we will. Now you see how I feel like I was suspicious last week. We struggle to get to that last bit to get to 50 usually. But it's pretty awesome to go from like regularly getting 25, maybe 30, to regularly getting 40 to 50. So I appreciate you guys hanging out and supporting the channel like that. It means a lot to me. Come a long way since last year. I think I had 7 people watching New Year's Eve last year. 7 people, but that was also my first ever stream. I'm going to grab a handful of these 71s. We're going to go through those. We're going to get through William E.'s coins today. I got your email, Chris Helms. Give you guys a chance to get that to 50 before I got to start shutting things down. Actually, I need to move my mouse. Where's my mouse? There we go. Yep. We got 37 here. 49 likes. If you haven't done so, make sure you click that like button and get us to 50. That'll add a giveaway and add an additional item to the end of stream giveaway. Is this, or is that just damage? Turn the light down a little bit. I don't want to turn the whole dang thing. A little brighter. I think, therefore I am. I'm going to verify on that one. And of course, as I'm trying to verify it, the sun pops back out again, right in my face. What am I looking for? I'm going to check the other markers that I don't have memorized for this one. We'll get there. TO 71B. No. It's this one or that one? I can't remember. No, it's that. I'm having trouble telling, but I'm thinking that we got it. I never checked the 71. I think I'm seeing it in the one too. Yeah, looks like it's got the extra little blip there. The R looks like it's just kind of worn down, dirty. Does the I have the little 3? It did. It's got that telltale 2 on the top of the I there. I've got a split in the serif on the R. It's just really worn down. That most of it, like you can see it in the U. See it in the Y. Yep, that's the right shape on the right serif. T. T looks right. Oh, that is coming through hard now on that sun. Sorry. Yep, the R and the E. This is it. There we go. We got the FS 101 in pretty rough shape. But it's the FS 101 nonetheless. Yay. That means I got to fix the miscellaneous to 4. Got a DDO. First in a while. It's a shame it looks as rough as it does. Oh. I can get that flipped up for you, William E. That's pretty beat up, but it is the FS 101. So we'll get that to you. I'm seeing a lot of people type in 50 likes. I don't see 50 yet. Because I don't have that giveaway going. Still need the one more. I'm still showing 49. Someone got rid of it. Did T-Rep type it in and then everybody just jumped on the bandwagon? Or did someone give a like and take it away? There it is. Maybe it just took a while to come here. I see 50 now. All right, the 50 likes giveaway is open, and 21 of you have already entered. So, nice. It was taking entries before I even opened it. Still have some more 71s from this stack to go through, so I'm going to go through those while 50 likes rolls on through. Got 23 entries so far. And let's get back to looking for DDOs. Dang. Really? Another one? Right behind it? Damage there. Y is right. The T is right. The R looks right. Here we go. Hold on. Here's the easy part. Yep. Even in the one on this. There you are. Here's another FS 101. That one looks a little better. DDO number 2. This is why I scoped the 71. So this isn't going to be FS 101 or 102. I think I can just start looking at this side. Unless it's mashed up. Like that one. Nope. The more I find, the easier it is to find them. Or, well, to hunt them. This one has been marked. We're checking it anyways. That ain't it either. And we're going to update the board. And I'll pull the coin out real quick. Miscellaneous number 5. Here's another FS 101 for you. Much better shape. There you go, William E. Congrats on another DDO. Getting it all today, sir. Well, except the 90%. I'm going to grab another handful of 71s. Pop them down. All right, I got 33 entries on 50 likes. I'll give it a minute more. We just got another viewer in. Tell you what I'll do. For 50 likes, we've got until I scope the 2 marked coins. That means I've looked at them. Nope. And nope. About to do that 50 likes giveaway. 1228. All right, good luck, everybody. And we got Vincent C. Good to see you. Vincent C, get in on the 50 likes giveaway real quick. Because we are about to run that right now. Hey, Lynn E, good to see you. All right, here we go. We're going to be doing that giveaway. Got 33 entries. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yenny. Congratulations, Yenny. How many shuffles would you like? We'll get you on that wheel. Two, please, she says. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1, 2. And then I need a number for shuffles between 1 and 10 so we can add the another prize to the EOS. So we'll get you a Wheatie. And 2 shuffles on the bonus wheel for you. 1, 2. And it's going to be another War Pickle. Those are getting expensive too. Glad I bought a bunch when I did. Anyways, War Pickle time. Then we'll grab that random Wheatie out. I'm going to go ahead and get the EOS rolling. I said it was going to be a short stream. It's still been almost 4 hours, so that'll be okay. EOS is rolling. Just type EOS in the chat. That'll get you entered, and then we'll do 6 shuffles from Firebids to add a prize to the end of stream. All right, let's see. What did we add here? And then we'll get your Wheatie. You got a Denver minted. That's not bad shape for a War Pickle. 1943 War Pickle. And let's see. For Wheaties, we got close. A 1944 Denver wheat cent that I'm just going to throw there. Let's check it for the DDO. Did you get a DDO on that? I don't even remember where the DDO is. 44 Denver. I don't see any Dublin. Although it would help if I went to Ireland. I could probably see Dublin if I went there. There's your 43D or 44D. 43D would have looked more steel. There are still Wheaties in there. I did find a very ugly one and some customer penny rolls. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. So got some customer rolls of pennies. There's a 43 right there. I think that's a Denver mint mark, but that is rough shape. But yeah, it had some older ones in it. I think 1930 was the oldest in those customer rolls. Not bad. I usually don't find them that old. 29 entries on the EOS so far. Congrats, Yenny. We got you on the end of month giveaway wheel. So, oh, Chris Helms, a die crack nickel. And then I got to do 6 shuffles and add to the EOS. Let's do that right quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and add that prize. It's going to be a dime, which means we'll get to shuffle that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spin it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, is it going to be a Rosie? It's going to be a Rosie, not a Barber. Let's see what we got for the Rosie dime going in. Uh-oh. Oh, they're stacked on top of each other. And Rosie's on top. Dimes are like 5 and some change. Getting closer to 6. We're going to get a 1964 Philly minted Rosie dime. Oh, that's a 1964 P. Added to the EOS. All right. More 71s to look through. Let's see if we can find more DDOs. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing, I think. Now y'all can see. We're looking good on the left. Not so much on the right. Hard to tell on the left. Nope. Coinception? What do you mean, Firevid? Oh, okay, yeah. I thought I had clicked on to make it just the scope full screen, and I did not click the right button. But yeah, we're gonna get through the rest of these, do the EOS giveaway, and call it a day. A Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I'm still thinking about New Year's Eve. I'm like, I really did not want to work New Year's Eve and then do the stream. And then I'm gonna take a nap. But then that's probably not a good idea. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, so coming up, 28 minutes left. Here in 28 minutes left until Copper Owl Coins is live. Join him for some more half-dollar hunt fun. Nope. Then after that, it's 6:45 p.m. We got coining around. We got some coin roll hunting and auctions. He's got a video up. If you'd like to see the auction items ahead of time, Plan out for what you would like to bid on. Just be mindful. Make sure your needs are taken care of before your wants. No need to bid on anything if you need to pay your bills. All right, last handful of 71s and we'll be done. This is why Copper Owl doesn't hunt these live usually. I think this is the most I've had in the box in a while for rehunts. But then also be mindful that BH Ringer is working on getting to 500 subs. So if you haven't subscribed to him, make sure you hop over there. Subscribe, watch a video, leave a comment, drop a like, help him get there. He's got a lot of silver to give away. A lot. I think he said over $100 in silver to give away. Oh, no halves. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm so used to saying halves for copper owl coins. He has a very special penny box to hunt. Very, very special penny box to hunt. I'm excited to see what that box holds. Ooh, I, I totally spaced on that. And then we're back to half dollars over there on coining around later on. Now, I've been going slowly building up my rolls of pennies. I wish I hadn't have just turned everything in like I did last year. Because now what I'm having to do is I can get 4 rolls a day. That's assuming they have rolls that they can give me. And I can't exactly go every day. But then I can also trade rolls as long as they have rolls for me to trade. But that has created like a kink in my system to where now I've got it's like, okay, I trade it. I don't want to trade at my dump bank where I've dumped uh, for pennies. So now I've actually got different dump banks that I also do penny trades with, um, but they're not my half-dollar dump banks. And that actually seems to be working out okay. It's just a pain. All right, so no other finds to speak of. Just the two FS 101 1971s. We'll get those flipped up there for you, William E. And yeah, it is amazing to get some penny boxes these days. I've got the EOS rolling right now. Remember, if you win, I need to know how many shuffles. All right, good luck, everybody. 39 entries. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, he won twice today. First time winning on the channel, and now he's won twice. He got the 100 likes. Well, technically, uh, Nick, you got the EOS as well. I'll just take this and slide it in there. So let me know how many shuffles, and we'll add your final prize to the EOS. Any more wins today, and you'd be disqualified. Not disqualified. uh, that would be your max wins for the day. 1 likes, 1 end of hunt. Or, well, end of giveaway. There we go. 4 shuffles. Prize picker. Internet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. I hope it's something you've always wanted. And it is. Wow. I'm going to have to get that to you, Nick, at a later date once I can go restock on these things. I'm up to like $200 in 90% halves that I got to restock that I owe. Oh, yep, let's get this in there. Well, congratulations, man. It would help if I added your name. And that right there, the way the wheel has been today, I don't have a major problem with it. It was much more doable when I was able to get them for like 10 bucks. So, or 50 cents. When I was getting them for 50 cents, that was the bomb. But yeah, we'll get those in there and get that out to you Nick once I've got that restocked. So I'll owe you that. And then Chris Helms, I'll get your nickel flipped up. I do have an example out that's not the best shape. So you'll be getting one like this for your die crack nickel. And it's like, there we go. But I feel like it's more of a strike through. You got this raised, little bit of raised metal that goes from between the C and E in cent, up through the I and C in Monticello, into the steps, in the doorway, all the way up here to the roof. And like the more of these I've thrown under the scope, the more I think it's like a little strike through or something, like a piece of hair or fiber. But I had like a whole roll of them. This one was the worst of it. I usually keep it on top of the roll to protect the rest. Eventually, I'll just toss that one back into circulation. I could use it as an example for now. But we'll get that out to you guys if let's see. Got Nick, Maple Leaf, Numismatics, Captain Vic, New Marshall in town, and then William E. I owe you guys 90% halves. So, regardless of how the rest of the month goes, I mean New Year's Eve, we'll get that owed to you. And then William E. 14. So you got like $7 there. I'll throw another 40% half in for you, and then obviously I'm gonna, unless you want those nifsies, I'll throw another 40 in for you. You just let me know. I know they're more than 7, but I'm fine with that right now. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nick. Thanks, Jolly Roger. Yeah, Joe, your 90 half has already been, it's in your envelope. It's just I ran out, and then with the holidays, the LCS was closed from noon, not 2 p.m., like I thought. 'Cause I got there at 1, they were closed on Christmas Eve, and they are closed through, they reopened January 5th. All right, so you like silver. All right, so we traded your Nifsies out. I'm good with that. We got your toned one coming. I'll get these flipped up for you, especially the nicer one, FS 101s. That was the trade for the Nifsy. I owe you your 90 for the skunk. You got another 70 proof. You got a counter stamp. And then did you want the satin finish '06 Phillies? I think I sent you some before, but that could have been a year you didn't get. And then we'll send you your proofs. The 83 and the 2000. And I don't have an 83 to trade you out for a better one. I'm good. I'm good on those. So I can keep them and use them in giveaways or send them to you. That is up to you, sir. But and then I'm sending another polar bear note. There we go. Okay, I can do that. I will add them to the proof stacks that I've got going right here for giveaways. That'll be an update for the wheel next year. There'll be something I add there. Actually, I may go ahead and throw in satin finish in place of the faker dollar halves that we finished doing today. Thanks everybody for your support and being here. Sending all those likes. We got 52 likes today. And I hope everybody has a great day. And don't forget, get over to BH Ringer, give him a sub, watch something while you wait on coining around. Or coining around Copper Out Coins to hunt this penny box. And then we got coining around coming up later at 6:45. So thanks, y'all. And we will see you New Year's Eve at some time. To be determined. See you in the streams.